Okay, third generation bench. This workbench used to be my grandfather's, used to be in his basement. My dad was also a machinist. My dad passed away 1st of January. These would be the biggest. I wonder if we can My dad was a machinist. This was in his basement too. So, Lisa and I just got back from cleaning up his place, and I didn't know how much we'd be able to rescue, I guess would be that's the first word that comes to mind. How much we'd be able to bring back to our place in Washington. Because there's a point where you only need so many coffee cans of miscellaneous bolts, washers, and every other imaginable thing. There's a lot of stuff. And our cargo trailer is only so big. And this place in Washington, although the shop is good size, it's still kind of small. And Alaska, we only have a garage currently. So I don't have room to keep a bunch of stuff. So without rambling on too long, we were able to keep what meant the most to me. Old, really cool stuff from my grandfather. So it's really cool to have it all here. My original plan was actually to sell it with the house because I didn't think I'd be able to get it out, number one. But as I was going through it, pulling things out, organizing, there was no way I was going to leave it there. On here. How cool is that? From a Model T Ford horn. So this is primarily welding stuff. The cool thing, I'll show you on the middle shelf is really the coolest. But he's got all these old wooden boxes my grandfather did. I think most of them were cheese boxes, maybe some old cigar boxes. I'm not sure. He wasn't a cigar smoker. Get it set up. So I got that one. That's cool stuff. I don't know. Do you guys know what this is? Some of you guys might. Some kind of punch, right? Is one of the coolest parts about this. This is separate. There's a thin piece of plywood on both ends to allow it to slide back and forth. So that goes in there, and then you can slide this to get stuff in there. So it's really a double drawer. I've determined that the ice is about that deep before it hit water. So I think even if it cracks with the tractor on it, it's not going to go in the water. There's just going to be a big chunk maybe that goes. I think I'm okay. If I'm not, it should be good entertainment. Guess what came? Come with me.
Treasures!
I'm pretty excited. the first of 2 deliveries. I guess the smallest one comes first. Remember all those memories and all that wonderfulness last summer and fall? It is important that you encapsulate is a word that comes to mind. Your memories in cool ways. Any guesses?
Oh, me.
Hi, you. Camera girl knows. Leave it in the comments if you know what it is. If you have any guesses. I'm waiting. Let me check the comments. Hold on. 3 right guesses, 1 wrong guess. You guys are smart.
A year in pictures.
Oh, hey. Did you know you can order calendars that don't have to start in January? Starts in March.
Oh.
So we actually can't use it until. That's funny. This is a nice thick calendar. Feel that. If you've not been to Kennecott Mines in the fall, that was really gorgeous. And nobody there. My kind of place. Actually, I really like people. April. I just really liked how that photo came out. This is when we went on that excursion to find the caribou that we found. And this we stopped and she was just walking through. The way the picture came together, I just thought it was wonderful. So that's April. And then May. Just a beautiful coming into spring kind of picture. Or at least it gives you hope for spring, right? These are super thick. And then Molly.
Molly the moose
Molly
in
the
our
moose.
yard.
That's the berm right in front of our place. She was just enjoying herself so much. So June, perfect one for June if you ask me. Of course, I picked them out, so they're all perfect. And I think it may have been late July that I took that picture. Going on the way to Kennecott Mines on McCarthy Road. Absolutely gorgeous. What I like is the fireweed over here. So you've got a little bit of pink surprise, the lake, and it was just a serene setting. A little bit different. This is not from Alaska. This is the summer before last summer, picking huckleberries with Lisa right here in our cabin in Washington. And then this is even different yet.
Oh my goodness.
We're going into September. This is from about 3 years ago when we went. Do you remember the name of that? The Painted Hills in there was a national park in California.
It's the Vlasen volcano.
I think you're right, Lassen.
Oh, Lassen,
Volcano
yes.
National Park.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
That was quite a hike.
Our memory, the camera girl and myself, our memory of this, well, Lisa's memory is probably going to be mainly taking the hike up all the way to the top to be able to get this picture.
Yeah.
My memory is getting this picture because that's what I wanted. And then, here's another one. So we're going into October. Things get a little darker and cooler.
Ooh.
Redwoods National Park. And you can't quite, it's hard to see. I know it's there, so I see it. There are 2 people walking right there.
Yeah.
That's the size of these trees. So you absolutely need a person standing there. Can you see it?
Oh, it's got that glare.
To be able to see how big those trees are. If you've not been to all the Redwood National Parks of different sorts in California, amazing. And then November, I believe this picture was actually taken in November. And this is a wooden water pipe in central Oregon. Just absolutely fascinating. This is a huge, I would stand maybe to about here, wooden water pipe spewing water because it's so full of water coming off from this reservoir. I don't remember all the names. It was absolutely crazy cool. And then December, 3 bison. And I just love this picture that we took on our way back from Alaska through Canada. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Like the warmth of them all cuddled together, and then the snow. And it's just, I love it. And then this is from like 3 years ago, because I felt like, in January you just need a little blue sky and a little warmth, not another cold, miserable picture. So this is in Oregon, on the Oregon coast, and I forget the name of the lighthouse. This is a picture I took, and I just thought it turned out wonderful. And then going back to Lassen National Park, this is another picture when we did that hike that I absolutely was after, and I was just super, super happy with the way that it turned out, because it was exactly what I had envisioned. That one tree growing in basically nothing, just
On the side of the volcano.
volcanic rubble. So to me, this symbolizes you can do anything.
Yeah.
If this tree can grow there, and if Loria can sit calm and wonderful next to Boots, 2 reminders, anything is possible. So anyway, pretty excited about that. That's all you got.
Can our viewers purchase our calendar?
No. Actually, if you guys are interested in getting a calendar, my kind of outlook was, I don't think we really have enough subscribers, viewers, to warrant printing like 50, 100 calendars to sell. If you're interested in a calendar that does not start in January, let me know. We can get in contact. I can work something out for some of these pictures, if that's something you want. If it's something you're interested in for next year, then let us know and we can try and get things set up. But that really wasn't the point. But it's a good question, Lisa.
Yeah.
There's so many other pictures that didn't make the calendar that are absolutely fantastic. And I'm hoping we can share those with you with the second delivery that should be coming in another week or so.
Ooh.
You know, when you were a kid, and you're excited about Christmas, you almost peed your pants. All right, what else do you do?
Yeah, open it up.
Any guesses? This is huge. Not to mention, the first time we've ever done this.
Ooh.
Oh, good golly.
Ooh.
And would you look at that? This is only one.
Well, that's gorgeous.
They package them nice.
Yeah.
I assume when I pull this up, it's going to fall again. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So we took this picture. Where was it? What's the name of that redwood? It's right around where all the redwood forests are. Anyway, we're hiking back. There's all these danger signs of bears. So Lisa's hiking finally fast. And we walked by this and she's just rolling. And I thought, that is pretty. So I took a picture. Really glares. Is there glare on there?
Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous.
You ready? And there is the third one. And if you don't know, oops, got nicked. Put it there. Yeah, that's cool. That drum, that was a picture that I took. I was coming back from, I don't know, let's just say McCarthy. 100 different places. And it was just about, the sun was setting, and the light was just hitting the mountain, just perfect. So I stopped to take a picture. I got several. This is the first picture I've ever been able to take of a mountain that really gives the mountain its magnitude, its size compared to everything. You know, when you take a picture with your iPhone, and an iPhone takes a pretty good picture, and then you look at it, you're like, where's the mountain? Why does it look so far away? This really turned out good with the sun setting, hitting it perfect. It was just perfect. This is Willow Lake, and we are somewhere like right in here. It's been a couple days. The other box came. Photo time. Take care of, and we came back to
No.
a couple feet of snow, it looks like.
Ankle deep?
Neighbor John was nice enough to create a little bit of a one-way pathway, so that was cool. And I was super happy, as always. I fired up that dozer, and what happened, Lisa?
It started right up and she's purring.
That's right. So she's going. I got the tractor just in case. But it is a wet snow. It's 41 degrees. They must have got, I don't know, I'm guessing they must have got like 3 feet of snow. So winter finally showed up and we were gone, so that's kind of a bummer, but what do you do? So I'm going to try and dig us back into the cabin because the truck, camper, and trailer are up the top of the road. So here goes trying to do that. Okay, so believe it or not, we're making progress. After our 3-week trip to Portland, I've got the trailer pretty much unloaded. I'm trying not to overwhelm Lisa inside the shop with stuff that we're going to sell, just stuff that we'll either never use, doesn't have a lot of sentimental value, but isn't worth giving to Goodwill, or what was the name of the other place? Hey, Lisa, what was the name of the other place that we sent stuff to? Not Goodwill, but we get a copyright thing for that. It's against the rules. No AC/DC. So we, Habitat, I can't walk and talk at the same time. Habitat for Humanity. So anyway, all the stuff that we didn't drop off there or Goodwill, but we're not going to use, but is worth selling, because it's cool, is all Lisa.
Just show them this part right now.
This part?
Yeah. This table here used to be downstairs where the new bench is.
It's awesome. So I can't show you.
You can, because there'll be an after.
It's a disaster. There's a lot of stuff in that. So there's still a lot of stuff in that trailer that I need to bring to you, but hopefully this helps.
So we each have our own definition.
Of what? Help?
No.
Of
stuff and organizing.
Stuff. Well, everybody does, right?
Yes.
We're all unique.
Absolutely.
Apparently this is confession. We're too far? Okay. So anyway, I'm going to move the Jeep.
Okay.
I've got the trailer reparked in this little spot.
Okay.
And then the truck is warming up. And then we'll get the camper in here. We'll pop it up when you're ready. Well, it's not going to be too cold. Did you know the lake is getting filled with water? It's warm.
Yeah.
Everything's melting.
I think it actually hit 55 degrees.
Today is the first day. I cut you off. I apologize. I get excited.
Yes, you do.
What were you going to say?
Today, actually, I think hit 55 degrees. That's all I had.
Okay, so today was the first day that the creek started running. Little. Okay, you feel better? You're in the film. You know the bees are out today too? The sun's going down right now. I don't know what time it is. Probably 4:35 o'clock. Or 3? I don't know. But yeah. So everything's flowing. Super cool. So I think I got it done. I shortened the top a little bit because it hung over, so now it's all even. And then I had these old 2 lights that were from my grandfather's. Put both of those up so lots of light. This is going to be a great place to sharpen chainsaws, I'll tell you. And then my dad's old vice grip. Put that on there. It turns. Most of you probably know that, but I've got it set where if you're working here, it's pretty straight on, is my thought. But I can move it. And then the other thing I really like are these old wooden boxes. So I've got 3 of them there. 5 plus a little one over here to just put random stuff in. More storage. I do miss, I think you can see it from the other side, being able to put stuff on the bottom. But so be it. And then I put the super cool thing, I think, is little Easter eggs here and there. I don't know what else to call it. Just old stuff from either my dad or my grandfather. So this, I don't know if you can see that. I found that in his garage beer fund. So I just thought that was funny. It's empty. I need some beer money. So I put that there. I had all of these stacked together, but then I was afraid Lisa's cat Boots would jump up here and knock everything over. So for right now, I've got all the electric pieces up here. Bolts, washers, lock washers of all kinds here. And then I can put my glasses on top. I don't think Boots will jump in between. We'll see. What do we do here? So this is more stuff that I use on the regular. Is kind of the in-between 2. Those. And then a full drawer for gloves.
Nice.
Because I don't know about you guys, but we always have gloves somewhere, or I do. And then they're just always in the way, so now they're not. And these are super neat. Do you know what this is, Lisa?
No.
Follow me.
Ah. It's a catch and release.
It's a magnet that you can turn off. And what was this box, Lisa? Any guesses? On-off magnet base. The box that it actually came in. All we need is the little wood piece that slides in and out. I don't think it was this one that came in it. How cool is that? In its original box. And then if you need a file, so funny. There's every type.
Wow, Jordan.
From a big, long, round one to a little teeny tiny flat one to, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, a little triangle shaped one, whatever you call those. That doesn't really belong in there. What else might we find? Let's do a file with a hook, because when you're filing, sometimes you need to hook something. I don't know. Little files, big files, seriously big daddy files, and then a bunch for the chainsaw, every kind of sharpening stone that you could possibly imagine, round ones, flat ones, big ones, small ones, old wooden handles, just because they're cool. I'll never actually use these, but what else do you do with this space and it's cool? And then all different kinds of saws, this whole thing. What else do we got, Lisa? Nails, every kind of pry bar you can imagine. Well, there's probably more than what's in there, but... And I guess we don't have to go through all of them. So again, main stuff right here that we use. And then this is another example of just old cool stuff. A punch for leather that I just think is cool seeing when I open the drawer every single time. And then, whatever they call these guys, you stick it there and then you can make the circle as big as you want or as small as you want. And then you go...
What is the name of that?
I think it's compass. That's what I want to say. I could be wrong. Okay. And then this is a bunch of my dad's old machining stuff, from calipers to chalk to his mechanical drawing book. And then these guys. It's just cool old stuff. And in case you want to know how to pick locks, here's the secrets. And then all the little tools that you would need to pick the locks with. So we'll keep that in the back in case we need to pick locks, or we're looking for a hobby to pick up, or something new to learn in the winter if we're bored and it's too snowy, I guess. I don't know. And then the other cool thing about this setup is if you need to pull a big heavy drawer out, let's do this one. So sandpaper here. But let's say you got to pull this whole thing out because you need some nuts. And you don't want to pull it out all the way. I picked the hardest one. And you just set that right there and you have access to the whole thing. Whew, pretty smart, huh? Oh, you want to know how smart my grandfather was? Come here, Lisa. Everything was designed with purpose. So this little guy hanging down here, this still opens with absolutely no problem. And I can pull it up, like as far as it goes up, and it still doesn't hit. Did you show them how much clearance there is? That man thought of everything. That's pretty genius if you ask me. So anyway, all done here, a bunch of old stuff, a bunch of old memories. Oh, in the electronic box. Have you ever seen one of these?
That looks dangerous.
So you put a light bulb in here. I bet it still works. When was the last time you think this was used?
I have no clue.
Is this like in the 30s or 40s? How old is this thing? Does anybody know? I cannot light it up. How do you get, oh, I guess you can curl it. Oh, they used to be bigger. The holes, let's see if these holes are bigger. Ah, I don't want to ruin it. So I guess the outlets used to be fatter, or you would just use it on the end of the wire. So when the plug is off, and then you can test it. So you plug it in, the light bulb comes on, it's live. If the light bulb doesn't come on, it's not live. And now, and then we went to these, and then we thought dials are no good. We just need a number. And then we went to digital. So we got all three of them. How cool is that?
History.
Huh? This was Grandpa's. That was Dad's. And this has been mine for many moons.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. All right, what are we missing, Lisa?
I know, there's just a whole lot of stuff that came home. But good stuff.
There is, and that was maybe an eighth of what was there.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all I've got for now.